Yeah, I'm gonna fix the camera, bro. I'm gonna get better lighting and shit too. I'm gonna order lighting tonight. W Train for gifting me a sub yesterday. Oh yeah, Train's a beast, bro. It's like what Facebook should have been, bro.
How you doing, man?
Bobby.
You ready for the 8th meeting of the day?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 40 missed phone calls and over 100 text messages. Something great must have happened. People are happy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they wanted to tell me how great it is, right? That's what I'm gonna hear.
Honestly, this might be the corner conversation. The amount of people that are gonna be over here.
I'm gonna sit right here.
Yo, what's up, Kay?
You find anything about this Marlowe dude?
His name is Marlo Rush, and he owns 2 vehicles. Other than that, I don't really have much on him.
What kind of cars?
I'll tell you right now. He has a Warner and a Journey. So what he has an RV and a Warner, which is that 4-door car that they're selling over at PDM. I can give you plate numbers if you want. There's no pictures in the MDT of him, so I remember what he looks like. And he
A Warner and an RV.
Yeah. I don't know why he
Okay.
has an RV already though, but yeah. Maybe is there a way to come from meth? Hey, by the way, the mayor is having a council meeting up here, up in Sandy. I don't know if you give a fuck.
A private
Come
one?
inside.
Yeah, it's just me and everybody else up here.
Yeah.
All the way up in Sandy?
Yeah, at the city hall.
Kane?
I'll be there.
And you're,
I think
you got a spider.
you have to jump or something. You got a spider in your foot.
There you go.
Bobby, sit in the chair, goddammit.
I like it over here, man.
Sit in the chair, gosh darn it.
Okay. No, all right.
To be honest, it is really
I'll
hard
take
to
this
sit in
one.
these chairs because of the table.
I'll take this one.
We're probably better
I'm a
off
pro.
standing, to be honest with you.
Check this shit out.
Check this one out. Check this one out. No, Bobby, I wanted that one. Bobby, check this out. Check this out.
Okay. I'm
I'm just
watching.
gonna sit on the arm of the chair, I think.
Let's fucking do it, boys. Sec. Let's have this meeting. Oh yeah.
I agree.
This has been a fucking headache, huh?
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on.
Take a
Like
seat,
somebody
take a seat,
needs
Kane.
to
He
fill me
literally
in.
just
All
walked
right,
Yeah, Kane, take a seat.
give me a
Well,
second.
me and Lori will stand.
The law firm got its first trial. We have to beat whatever his name, Jabir Gibbs. What is his name? What's Kiki's name? Jambo Wrangler or something like that.
Jambo Wiggler.
Jambo Wiggler. we have to free him on terrorism charges.
Terrorism. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, well, so let's talk about it, guys. Go ahead, council. Cities in shambles.
All right. So, here's your rundown.
What are you eating, man?
Oh, it's a candied apple, man. I had it in the car.
Yeah.
Bro, this is the worst fucking camera placement I can fucking get.
All right. So, here's the rundown. Earlier today,
one.
after the first storm came through,
Can you stand to the left a
Nash-
little bit, ma'am?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The left.
I went-
Yeah, and then face the circle. Yeah, perfect.
I went to Burger Shot to get some food. I saw Nash pull up, talking to him for a little bit. He went in the back. I guess Kay was there as well. I go out front to get some food. Some guy tells me that they're going to go on a riot. I go, oh, shit. Okay. Go in the back, wait for Nash to come out because I heard someone say they're going to bash his head in with a baseball bat. Comes out. I said, hey, Nash, are you okay? No comment. Gets in his car, drives off. Then from there, it escalated into what me and Bobby were discussing before Lori woke up, which was that the BBC was controlling stuff. And sounds like Mr. K and Mr. Zakid were not happy about it. Bobby, if you want to take it from here, you probably have more notes than I do.
Yeah, well, let me pull him up. So, essentially, what this all boils down to is Nash was doing shit, without a proper line of communication to the businesses.
Mhm.
To play devil's advocate, some of this shit he was doing was come from the state, but either way, it should have been communicated.
Okay, hold on. Where's Kay and Zakid? Because
They're coming
if
up
it's
here.
affecting, okay.
Also,
Yeah, they're on the
you
way.
gotta remember they've
can-
also had this conversation 20 times today, bro. Like, listen.
I can
Okay,
read out
they're-
the like statement they made to us.
Yeah, go
too.
ahead.
I wrote
go
it
ahead.
out.
I can tell you
Um,
exactly what the problem is, but just keep
So
going.
essentially, okay.
That's all I want to know. What
This is their
what is
statement.
the
For the
problem?
past 2 weeks, they've probably sold 50K burgers, 40K sodas, 20K fries. The BBC changed their prices and their hourly pay without any communication. Employees are being fired and hired at the discretion of the BBC. An employee was fired. Leah let us know that an employee was fired because they used their key to evade from a police chase. But the hiring of any other people besides like who's a key and Mr. K hired and any managerial positions that were put in place by Nash. Paychecks went from around $100 an hour to $8 every 30 minutes. Burger Shot had $100,000 removed from their bank account. They cannot access their bank account, even though they were told they'd have full autonomy. There was no warning about any of these changes. Nobody communicated anything to them.
Yep.
And that is the
Essentially,
issue. Now they are
BBC
all on strike.
Yeah. Essentially, BBC is big. They're playing a big brother role that they shouldn't be playing, and they're controlling everything about the businesses and giving zero freedom to the people that are actually managing it and running it. Nobody's making fucking money. It's not about the money, by the way, but like nobody's making fucking money. It's just they're running it like a fucking like
I'm gonna go
a
stand at the
communist
front
party,
door and wait
bro.
for Kay. I'll be back.
It's like ridiculous.
What Leah told us from what the conversation we had with her was that the state is overseeing the economy and saw the prices in restaurants and the income that they were bringing in and decided it was too high. It originally went from 250 a combo to 160, then they changed it to 80 a combo. Zakid was upset that they weren't making as much as they were before, but with the entire city trying to rebuild after the crisis, things are going to fluctuate drastically, according to Leah. Zakid got fired because he changed his wage to 1,000, then to 10,000 an hour after it was changed to 850. Business owners have refused to hear from Leah. Up until recently, we just had a whole meeting with them, and it went over as well as it could. And yeah, that's pretty much where it's at.
Zakid was paying people $10,000 an hour.
No, he changed his own paycheck to $10,000 an hour. Apparently that was to make up for he was trying to get the money to come in so that he could pay his employees. But he was fired without any sort of conversation or anything like that. That's been the biggest issue, I think, is that all these decisions and changes have been made without any sort of communication to the business owners. But Leah was unaware of these changes. She couldn't make that communication. So she had a bunch of people coming to her with all these issues, but she wasn't the one with any idea about it. So it's just kind of, we've been on a standstill for like the last 5 hours.
Who are the actual owners of Burger Shot and Up and Atom?
Fucking Nash, bro, for
Nash.
no reason. And he's the owner of Wu Chang Records. He's the owner of everything.
Okay, is this like beforehand, after?
Everything.
Okay,
Yeah,
so they're bringing a blind eye and making it open, right? That's how it was before. Nash owned the properties, and any person that wanted a business, the business
Wait,
would transfer from Nash to them.
Are you good,
Yeah, that's
Jay?
not how it works. Right? That's how what he did. He just stayed owning it and then ran it.
So is Nash?
God. You like that one, Bobby?
the the way that Leah described it is that when I brought this up to her, she said for like the first couple weeks that the BBC would have not ownership but oversight of businesses to like
Mr. Mayor, Mr.
watch the
Mayor,
economy.
Mr. Mayor, Mr.
How you
Mayor.
doing? How you
Well,
doing,
hey.
Mr. K?
Where is this,
Good to
Mayor?
see you again.
Here.
I'm
In the
oh,
corner.
Mr. Mayor.
In the corner, Kay.
He's not-
Behind you.
I don't think he can. I don't think he can
Oh,
see
Mr.
us if
Man.
we
What the fuck
over
you
here.
doing?
Look,
Over here.
I had some shit to deal with. I just woke up to my phone being a toaster.
Yeah, the BBC is taking the city hostage, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. So nobody actually got a business. It was, hey, there's these businesses,
Guess so.
and
Nash owns
you
every
can manage it,
one of
and you
mine.
can manage it. Wait, so hold on.
Ball?
Ramee was saying that Wu Chang's back, but you're not the listed owner.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know what this guy's doing. And even with these businesses constantly just changing things, putting their hands in it, changing prices, hiring random people, other co-managers, dropping pay. What else? We've been talking about this shit all fucking damn all jumbled up. But basically,
yeah,
We
she
don't
explained it
understand
already.
anymore.
yeah, got their
Yeah,
hands in the
I
mix of
gave
fucking
him
everything.
I gave him the
And
whole
we can't
layout.
properly run shit or plan shit because it's always just changing on us without anything being said. And now we have no access to even the business tablet, so we can't order ingredients or change, do anything. And Zaki got completely fired.
He's also bald now.
And they cut
If
off
I didn't
funding.
realize
Wait, he's bald.
he's bald now.
How I'm trying to understand it from both sides because I'm getting yours right, but how lucrative were people getting paid?
You
So
only get paid if you're doing the register, which is only 2 people.
I mean, I
The
can tell
reason-
you what Leah told us. Yeah. Or
I
got
think
it.
the reason that the BBC felt the need to step in was because multiple people have reported to be making $1,000 an hour at Burger Shot.
We got any Burger Shot employees here?
I
mean,
made $8 an hour.
I
can-
don't know
I
where
haven't
the
made
a-
shit.
a
You only
thousand,
make that if
everyone's
you're on the
broke.
register, and there's only 2 people on the registers. Everyone else is a greeter, a waiter, a chef, or floor manager.
And
We're-
here's the thing, right? If someone's making
Yeah.
$1,000 an hour, that means there's a lot of customers and a high influx of customers. How is it? So they're
Yeah,
going to be
that
punished for
means-
serving customers.
yeah,
Because like,
I'm saying.
because think about it. No, think about it this way, right? 1 hour they can make 1,000. The next hour they'll get no customers and make $80.
It's
You
the
know what
one
I mean?
job where you got to interact to make money.
Right.
It's an influx of customers. It maybe there'll be a high rush of customers. They'll make 1,000. Maybe there'll be no
And
customers. They'll make nothing.
That's not even crazy. Because you can only make that money too while you're signed in there. Lawyers, right? They can be signed in anywhere, so they're just getting paid fucking all day, plus the money from their clients. So it's not even like it's a crazy paying job compared to others.
And then what's this? I heard somebody got fired because they locked themselves inside of a business when running from the cops or some shit. But that was
Mhm.
done by the BBC and not the managers.
Yeah,
I don't know
Yeah,
about that.
Leah did.
that was my business. Yeah,
Aside from that, she hasn't done any hiring or firing of any
Just get the
employees.
fuck-
But
keep
any
your hands out of
hiring
the
that
fucking
has
business,
taken
like-
place was done by Natch.
Has it also been mentioned? I ain't gonna lie, this is like the 8th conversation of the day. Has it also been mentioned they didn't have full access to the business account? So even if they wanted to, like,
yeah, we can't
I did.
pay
I
employees.
did mention that.
buy ingredients, nothing. We can't pay people, and we voiced this to them. And I mean,
What was the outcome of that?
there was even just crazier shit today, but we ain't
The-
talk about that.
the
That shit
outcome
just
was
The whole
tell
outcome
him and
is-
he'll do
yeah.
it.
yeah, Leah doesn't have the power to, like, do things on her own. Like, she needs Nash
Mhm.
around, and Nash is nowhere to be found.
So that's been our biggest issue so far.
Ash went to go
Also,
get
just
milk.
so you're aware of everything that has happened, Kane, since you weren't there.
I know,
we
Lur, I
were
know.
provided ingredients to make soup. So the council was told to hand out soups at the town hall or
What do you
the
mean
courthouse.
told
Oh yeah,
to?
the magical.
Why
soup-
is Kale my
Why-
dick about making
No,
$5
no,
an
no.
hour?
Basically a soup.
No,
Bobby, did you forget to
We had
fucking
a
eat
soup
again?
kitchen.
Came out of nowhere.
I can't eat.
General stores started opening up out of nowhere.
What do you mean
Yeah.
general
That was
stores?
no, so they didn't
Leah
open
opened
up.
a-
That was
opened
that
up.
was because of me. So you guys can be mad at me. I'm sorry. I was just trying to ensure we had so many people calling in that they were actively starving to death that there was some
Good.
sort of food accessible.
That's the point of the fucking. That's
Um,
the point of the
no,
strike.
I totally get your guys'
Oh
point
my
in the
God.
strike. I totally get that, but
Mm.
it is our job to like protect the public.
Oh my god.
That
I'll be alright.
But the food kitchen
I'll be
stand
good.
shit that was
was
Right.
not.
that was from the federal government. That got sent in, and we were told to hand food out.
Yes. And as soon as
Basically, I
that,
got fired from in the middle of nowhere. I was in the middle of a meeting, got fired. No one else got fired. Jobs are good then.
So why does the BBC own everything?
It's not about the BBC owning everything, but listen, I was the first. Everybody got on the train for the city, right? Within the first hour, I was at Burger Shot. Nash comes in, boom, his keys, and then the day after, he's like, "Listen, you have full access to whatever the fuck you want with it. I don't care." That was the words. Something along the lines. You have full access. Do whatever the fuck you want. Do this. Do that. And then, but it's not for you got full access because you have 60% access because fuck knows you wake up. You do a load of shit. The next day it's all been reverted. This has been changed. That's been changed. You ain't been told shit, and you've got to deal with a shit show. This person's been made manager. This person's been fired. Half the time I'm getting phone calls from people. Why was I fired? I don't fucking know. I didn't fire you. I don't even know how the fuck you got fired. So it just.
Can I call
don't know,
myself?
It don't seem right. There's a lot of holes in a lot of stories. Apparently I got fired because my paycheck was 10K. Well, if that was the case, which it was 10K, but so was Ramee's, so was Suarez's, so was Zolo's. Mr. K's was 100K. So I mean,
How did you get 10K?
No,
I
you don't.
think-
You got 5 because you get.
Yeah, but did you
Five-
guys set it
10
that
is-
high in retaliation to them?
Yeah, in retaliation to getting no money, and what we did is we set the account
let me
to
pick
take
this
it
up.
out of Nash's bank account.
Getting the fuck out of there, bro. Oh, let me pick this. Hold on, let me get the fuck out of there. Chat, I've had this meeting 10 times.